Giri Giridhar, the Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of the Indian Hotels Company, joins us. Thanks very much for being a part of this and joining us on this program. You know, we've been talking about funds. We've been talking about the money raised and where it goes. But I think we aren't talking enough about one very important aspect. How is this about respect and dignity of farmers and an entire community in so many different parts of the country at a time of economic distress for so many of us in India right now? How is this about dignity and ensuring that that never goes away?
No, that is absolutely correct. Thank you for inviting me on this. And I think it is so sad to see that in times of crisis, the farmers who kind of work are suddenly left high and dry. And the sad thing is that they are forced to sell produce at sub-market rates, and they get exploited actually. So not only is the hard work goes waste, but also what happens is that we don't respect the hard work and the dignity of the farmers actually. And hence I think a program like this, which seeks to help them to tide over the crisis. And the beauty of this is that it's not money given for free. A farmer doesn't necessarily need money to be given for free. He takes the money as a loan and returns it back. And all it is a bridge which helps him to continue his activities, sustain, and able to get the right prices for his produce. And hence, I think it's all about dignity at this point of time.
गिरिधर जी, आपका अनुभव कैसा रहा? क्योंकि आप भी इससे जुड़े थे, आपने भी योगदान दिया था, तो आपका अनुभव कैसा रहा?
Yeah, so I think I have known Rangde for more than 10 years. And I think what always intrigued me when I first got introduced to Rangde and earlier through the global organizations like Kiva, I think I was intrigued by the fact that gift is one thing where you give away, and Rangde kind of organizations on the basis of a P2P kind of lending essentially ensures that there is a big multiplier effect, because it's the sum of money that you give, which is very insignificant for each one of us. And then it comes back. And when it comes back, the reality is that you don't take it back. In fact, I have been social investing on the platform for more than 10 years. The money comes back. The recovery has always been near 100% because of the on-ground systems. And then what happens is that you don't really take the money back and it just gets used. I get an email from Rangde saying that you got so much credit back, and then you just use the money to give it back to the people that you want to give. So it's a fantastic multiplier effect where 10,000 invested today can be given to multiple people. The same money rotates actually. And hence I think that experience has been wonderful actually. And in fact, in my own experience, when I started my career, I used to work with farmers in Andhra Pradesh, where I saw, this was way back in 1988, where even the systems were even poorer. And the company that I was working for used to provide seedlings, used to provide fertilizers, used to arrange funds and buy back the produce at a reasonable price. This was way back actually. Today, the processes are still much better, but the concept is the same. How do we enable livelihoods and make sure that the funding is available so that the farmers can do their work, produce what they have to do, and also live a life of dignity? I think that's what it is. So I think I'm very impressed with what Rangde has done actually.
Right. No, thank you. And you know, that entire issue of dignity is so very important. And thank you so much for referring to that.